For breakfast, we're gonna have 2 bacon McMuffins and a hash brown. These McMuffins are only 300 calories each, and the hash browns are 140 calories. It's not terrible. I'll probably eat a piece of fruit and get some coffee to add in eventually in a second. So, what's up, guys? We are headed to the gym now. It is about 9:25-ish, so we should be getting to the gym around 9:30. We'll probably be in there about an hour and a half, 2 hours maybe, so 11:30-ish. Today is leg day, as you guys know, predominantly quad day. We will hit a little bit of hamstrings today, but predominantly quad focus today. Feeling good, got a lot of sleep, got, as you guys saw, a calorie dense breakfast. I usually eat more calories and more fat and stuff before my leg days. That's usually how it goes because I'll be usually using more energy, so that's usually why I do that. Got my energy drink right here, got some water right here, so I stay hydrated. I'm off today, so I didn't wear myself down at work like I usually do. So we should be good. We should be able to push ourselves. We should be able to, go the extra mile today. But before I get into the topic, guys, I just want to say, make sure you're getting out and exercising. I don't care if that's a walk, biking, hiking, whatever you guys want to do, as I always say. Make sure you're exercising, staying healthy, staying lean, staying fit, eating healthy food, drinking enough water, as you guys know. Stay away from the drugs. But today's topic is protein. I want to kind of go over a little bit of protein with you guys, and bear with me because the sun is kind of up top of me. Well, of course, up top of me is in the sky, but where it's angled as, kind of, you can't really see me that well, so bear with me. But protein is probably the most important macronutrients possible to consume, especially in regards to the gym, in regards to gaining muscle mass. So I want to kind of go over some different topics with you guys over protein. So, for example, right now I'm cutting. So how much protein do I need while I'm going to cut? So if you're cutting weight and you're trying to maintain muscle mass, or you're trying to build muscle mass while you're in a cut, you need at least about 1 gram per pound of body weight. So I'm about 188 pounds right now. I need about 188 grams of protein a day to maintain my muscle mass, as well as to try to build muscle mass while I'm cutting. So you need, about per pound, per gram, per body weight of protein. And maybe just, maybe a little bit more, maybe 1.2 grams per pound of protein per pound of body weight to help you make sure you're getting the extra protein. So it's just simple. If you're cutting, make the grams of protein the same amount as your weight that you are now. And if you're going down, of course you're going to lower the protein a little bit, but it's okay to have a higher protein diet. It's actually better to have a higher protein diet while you're on the cut. Now, carbs are still incredibly important. We're talking about complex carbs. Carbs give you energy, so make sure you get enough healthy carbs like fruits, vegetables, whole grains, stuff like that. Starches like potatoes, sweet potatoes, rice, brown rice, stuff like that, right? Okay, so if you're on the bulk, how many grams of protein do you need? How much protein you need? So on the bulk, it's a little bit different. You still need protein, but you don't need as much protein, because when you're on a bulk or you're maintaining, right, so you're not in the calorie deficit. So you can get away with a little bit less protein, because now, since you're having an influx of carbs, influx of fat, you're using the carbs and fat for energy. In regards to in the cut, you're going to use some of that protein for energy because you're in a calorie deficit. You know what I'm saying? So some of that protein is being used, of course, to build muscle mass, and then also to use as energy. Now, when you're if you're maintaining, or you're in a surplus, now you don't need to rely on protein at all for energy anymore. So now you let the carbs do what it's supposed to do, which is give you energy. Which carbs goes into your body as glycogen, and it fills up your glycogen stores, which is used for energy when you're working out, or in general. So kind of when you're in a cut, your glycogen stores can be kind of depleted a little bit because you're in a calorie deficit. But when you're not in a calorie deficit and you're bulking or you're maintaining, you should have enough glycogen in your muscles to give you the energy. So that will allow the protein that you consume to build the muscle, and that's it. So you should be fine. And usually you build more muscle maintaining or bulking, right? So you can get away with 0.5 to 0.8 grams of protein per pound of body weight if you're, bulking or you're maintaining. You should be fine with that. But in regards to me, I like to still keep my protein high just because it keeps me satiated. It keeps me, it makes me feel fuller. It takes a lot more time to digest protein than it does, unless you're like having a fast digestive like protein source like whey. But it helps, keep you fuller. It takes longer to digest in your stomach, and you burn 20 to 30% of the calories from the protein that you consumed off. So if you ate, say, 100 grams or 100 calories worth of protein, it takes that time to digest. It's going to burn about 20 to 30 calories just to digest that. So, protein kind of makes you burn a little bit more calories as well when you consume it. But like I said, if you're cutting or bulking, you don't need as much protein as you would cutting. But it's really up to you guys. If you're maintaining or bulking, just make sure you're getting that 0.5 to 0.8 grams of protein per pound of body weight, and you'll be fine. And if you're cutting, eat a little bit more extra protein. But I mean, like I said, protein is incredibly important. You don't need fucking hella protein to build muscle, guys. You really don't. You don't need hella calories to build muscle either. So, yeah. And what's the best sources of protein? Of course, lean meats like chicken and turkey and fish and tuna and tofu if you're, if you're a vegan or vegetarian, and fat-free milk, fat-free cheeses or low-fat cheeses, low-fat or fat-free Greek yogurts, of course, whey protein, casein protein, all that stuff is great. Eggs, egg whites are great source of protein. Most sources of protein, whatever you enjoy, eat that. If you're on a cut, eat the lower fatty meats or lower calorie meats or, protein sources. If you're on a bulk or you're cutting, not cutting, but maintaining, eat whatever you want. But, kind of watch your saturated fat and all that stuff like that. But, just a little bit of a simple, little quick information based topic today about protein. I want to give you guys, I will go in more depth about protein eventually and give you my recommendations for protein powders and how to read labels and what protein powder is the best, because there's a lot of scams out there. So, but as you guys know, I'll see you in the gym. I'm gonna go upstairs. My son's in there. He's asleep probably, and he wants to go play. So while he plays, I'm gonna go fucking put in work. So as you guys know, I'll see you upstairs. Stairmaster, warm up, leg day. Let's get it. 5 minutes. That's it. That's all we need to warm up today. Whew. So we're about to hit some leg press, and then we're gonna superset it with some calf raises. We're gonna see for 3 to 4 sets each, and then we're going to see what we're going to do after that. I know sometimes I act like a spoiled white girl, but Starbucks water just hit a little different. It is what it is. Funny. So hopefully I don't make a mess and spill it. I'm not going to lie, guys. Today was a brutal fucking day for quads, as you guys will see. But as you guys know, leg press. Lower your feet to get that great quad stretch. Open up your hips. Let it allow you to go down all the way to get that full stretch like I'm doing. Open up those hips, man. It's going to really help with that quad pump. And as you guys know, it's all about the eccentric phase. We really try to take our time at the bottom. We're not rushing this. We're not going halfway. We're trying to really focus on full range of motion. Even though the weight is heavy, it's still important to have full range of motion. If you can't go full range of motion and because the weight's too heavy, then you need to lower the fucking weight. I've been doing these for a long time like this, and I'll be honest with you guys. You would think I have hip pain, you think I have joint pain, but I don't, because I go through a full range of motion. And when you go through a full range of motion, especially with heavier loads like I'm doing a leg press today, it will strengthen your joints. It will strengthen those ligaments and those tendons. It will strengthen those muscles in the joint. It will strengthen that bone in the joint. So that's why it's important to do full range of motion and have great form, because it will strengthen those joints and you won't have joint pain. If you're having joint pain, it's 2 reasons. Usually you're lifting way too fucking heavy and you need to fucking lay off the weight, not the weed, the weight, and lower your fucking weight. Or you have terrible form and you're not going through a full range of motion that allows your joints to recover and allows your joints to open up, stretch, lubricate themselves, and to grow and strengthen. So that's why it's important to go through a full range of motion, regardless if it's a warm-up set, regardless if it's your heaviest set, regardless if it's your first or last set. Full range of motion is going to make sure that you're feeling good and making your joints nice and lubricated and strong. I used to have a lot of knee pain, a lot of joint pain because I used to lift way too heavy in my fucking form of shit. I figured out that form is what really gets you to grow. Of course, intensity, you have a lot of fucking dickheads who lift heavy and they grow because, they're really intense. But if you combine great form and technique, eccentric loading, and also, taking your time on the eccentric phase like I'm doing, you're going to grow a lot more than that idiot who fucking lifts heavy weight. So let me be, that example to you guys of why it's important to have, great form in the gym. It's going to save your joints. It's going to, lower the risk of you fucking injuring yourself. You don't see a lot of people get hurt who have textbook form. You just don't, because it's, the form takes over for you and allows your body just to adjust and to get used to the loads you put on it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I am fucking dead already with these leg presses, and I usually do leg presses pretty heavy, and I didn't even mention this, of course, but we're doing a drop set with our calves. We're actually training calves for once, guys. Woohoo! Let's clap. Taking and straightening his calves, because I don't really train these fuckers, because I don't really need to. Who actually looks at calves? Like, damn, he has big ass calves. Like, at least, if there's somebody who does just have humongous calves and they're just really nice and fucking sculpted, and yeah, you're like, damn, he has really nice calves. But, ladies don't usually look at calves. Men don't usually look at calves. We just, calves are calves, you know what I'm saying? But, I'm training it. I do want them to grow a little bit just to match my quads and my hamstrings. But, yeah, drop set with ease. And here we go, our last set of leg press. And just like the first set, it's still a deep stretch all the way down, just like that, guys. And for you people who think locking out your knees is not safe, I've already said this before in other videos, but locking out your knees is totally fine, totally safe. You're not going to get hurt. Your knees are meant to lock out. The only time you don't lock out your knees is when you have idiots who have fucking 1,000 pounds on the fucking squat machine or squatting or fucking leg press like I'm doing, and then their fucking joints just cannot handle fucking 1,000 pounds and then it snaps. Versus you actually get a weight that you can handle that's not fucking ridiculously heavy. Locking out your knees is actually a pretty good thing to do when you're doing leg press, because when you're going up like I'm about to right now, I'm locking out my knees, and it gives me a slight breather right now because it takes all the energy, all the pressure off of my quads, not fatiguing my quads, so it gives my quads a little bit of a rest, which allows me to do a little bit more reps. It might make me be able to do about 2 or 3 more reps unless if I was to not lock my knees, I'll keep it like kind of bent. I wouldn't be able to do as many reps. But me locking my knees, that gives me that break and allows me to do a little bit more reps, which is good for hypertrophy and good for growth. And like I said, I'm still making sure that I'm having great form all the way to the last set, all the way from the first set, just like that, guys. I'm always going to preach great form, great technique. And here we go, last set of our calf raises. And I'm not going to even bore you with this fucking shit, because who cares? Who wants to watch me do calf raises? I don't think anybody, right? But you see that gnarly little vein on my left leg? Now that's cool that I have a little vein up in my calf, but fuck it, let's go to the fucking next exercise, right? We are about to do something crazy. We're about to superset some pendulum squats, as you guys can see. A phenomenal quad builder. And my friend, back squat. This should fucking wipe out the fucking quads for the rest of the day. I'm already sore from doing leg press, so these will be the last 2 quad exercises I do today. And then maybe a little bit of hamstrings, and then we're good. Do cardio. We're gonna bounce. And I just want to know who fucking talked me into fucking pairing pendulum squat with back squat. Although I didn't do heavy for each of them, they were pretty moderate to me, moderate weight. It was a huge mistake in the sense of, fuck, man, that shit fucking hurt. God damn. As I am recording this right now, my quads are fucking still pumped, still sore from today's workout. But, sometimes you just gotta go through pain. But I don't know what possessed me to fucking do both. I think what happened is I've been doing a lot of, squats, recently. And I wanted to do squats, but I also wanted to do pendulum squat because pendulum squats are great, more of an isolation movement for my quads and my glutes. But I was like, I still wanted to do fucking, squats today. Because I don't want to do squats the next day because next day is hamstring focus. I don't want to, put my body through that fucking, that much energy wasting and systemic fatigue from squats on my hamstring day because I want to be more so hamstring based and I want to save most of my energy from my hamstrings the next day. So I was like, fuck it, let's do both. And I have to go lighter on my squats, of course. And even though I went fucking lighter, as you guys can see, my form is amazing. My form is pretty good. I'm still going down really slow, sitting down there for a second. But even though I went lighter, man, not gonna lie, this shit fucking cooked the fuck out of my quads, especially after already doing heavy fucking leg press. What was I thinking? Tavian, what were you thinking? Sometimes you just get in a psycho-ass mode that you just want to fucking do more and more and more and just challenge yourself. And I'm just happy that I was able to make it through fucking today, and I'm happy that I was still able to walk because what the fuck? But hey, my hamstrings still look nice from this ankle though. But yeah, it was very challenging, but I did take a little bit longer breaks because I was supersetting these. And I still try to, have great form and go down deep. As you guys can see with pendulum squat right now, I'm still going down deep. Let's see the negative. 1, 2, 3, 4. About a 4-second negative, and I sat down there for about a minute. Wow, a second. Sat down there about a second, which is pretty nice. As you guys can see, my quads are pretty pumped already. But even though it was challenging, I'm going to repeat it again, guys. Even though it was challenging to superset these two, I wouldn't usually recommend this, but I still had great form. I still focus on form. I still focus on the eccentric phase. I still focus on getting that negative stretch at the bottom. I still did not rush my, I kind of rush it now a little bit, but I still did not rush my reps. I still try to take my time and have strict form because I know the importance of having great form matching with intensity. That is going to help me grow the most. And as you guys can see right now, that shit humbled the fuck out of me. As you guys can see, I'm just like, what the fuck? Humbled as fuck. Looked like I was wearing a diaper right there. Here we go. Our second set of squats. And I'm still having great form. Going down 1, 2, 3. And, I probably could have went a little bit heavier, but I'm happy I didn't because I definitely want a better walk. But, I just wanted to test out the theory of, okay, if I, pair these together in a superset, how much energy would I have to do each? You know what I'm saying? So if next time I'll probably do a little bit heavier for the first, second, and third sets, but, it still was a good workout. My quads are still on fire. My ass is still on fire. And my hamstrings got a little bit of a decent little bit of a burn from doing these squats too. But, it's, like I said, still great form. And what I like about doing squat last and not like first is a lot of times when you do squat, it makes you feel like a beast. You want to lift as much weight as possible. So when you do leg press like I did and you're doing like the superset with squat and squat's a second exercise, it kind of forces you, it does force you to lift a lot lighter so you're not ego lifting with squat. And then also you can focus on form. You can get a little bit more reps than you usually would if you lifted heavier. And you still get a great workout with squats, you know what I'm saying? And you still have a good form and you're not overloading yourself because if I was to put like 300 plus on there after doing leg press and pairing this with fucking pendulum squat, that would be ridiculous. It would be stupid. I would only probably be able to get like 4, maybe 5 reps, and would that be worth it? No, it wouldn't be worth it. Systemic fatigue to do that. So when you do that, do something before squat, it helps you focus on form and focus on getting some decent reps, getting a decent squeeze at the bottom, and stretch at the bottom. And like it doesn't matter. Like you have to give up something, right? If I was to do squats first, then my leg press will suffer. You know what I'm saying? You just got to pick and choose which one you feel like doing that day the most, like which one you want to put the most energy into. But there's no way in hell that you're going to be able to have the same amount of energy doing squats and leg press in the same day. One of them are going to suffer. So you just got to decide which one you want to suffer. And I'm just looking like, why did I put myself through this shit, man? That's what I'm looking like. And here we go, my last set of squats. And it's only a plate, but like I said, my quads are already fucking pumped up. So this is almost like a finisher. And, still great form. The front angle kind of wild because I look like I'm wearing underwear, and I promise you guys, I'm not wearing underwear. It's just my shorts get kind of riled up when I'm doing legs. And if I sound kind of funny, guys, I am under the weather. I've been under the weather for a couple of days, and my my sinuses are kind of clogged. My nose is kind of clogged, so I kind of sound really nasally right now. So don't judge my voice. This is my original, sexy, handsome voice. It's my sick voice. So if you wonder why I sound like that, that is why. But as you guys can see, I'm going a little bit faster. But still going down slow. I'm more so exploding up faster because the weight's pretty light, you know what I'm saying? But still taking our time at the bottom, still having great form. I'm shaking my head like, yeah, we got a couple more. We can do this. We can do this. Fucking amazing. And as you guys can see in the left corner, my Starbucks cup. But this is it, guys. I'm not gonna lie. The systemic fatigue from doing both of those together has definitely killed me today. So I'm just not gonna do no hamstrings. I'll just make sure my next leg day is super duper hamstring focused and murder my hamstrings the next time. So we're finna just do some fucking cardio, take a shower, get the fuck out of here, and go eat something. So see you guys on the cardio machine. We're on the elliptical again for cardio, 18% incline. Right now, 2 miles per hour after speed. Gonna go up to 2.5 after 15 minutes. And the reason I'm doing that today is just so I can edit my videos like always and not enough to try to be productive while I'm doing cardio. So yeah. Successful day today outside of not getting any hamstring work in. It's all good. We just blast our shit in a couple days. But all in all, pretty good day, pretty good quad day. Got cardio in, which I'm happy. And yes, I still have my cup from Starbucks, so suck it. One of the main goals of this channel for me is to, get you guys to understand the importance of staying natural. I want you guys to stay natural. I don't want you guys to take any PEDs. Now, if you're, an adult, if it's legal where you are, do what you feel is best. I'm not here to police any grown-ass man on what they should and shouldn't do, any grown-ass woman on what they should and shouldn't do. But guys, I care about your health. I care about your mental health. I care about you. So I want you guys to stay natural, possibly as long as possible, especially you teenagers. You teens don't need anything, guys. You are a walking steroid. You have testosterone out of this world. You literally are a walking steroid. So utilize those natural gains you're going to make in the gym right now as you are as a teenager. Don't take SARMs. Don't take testosterone. Don't take anything. Shit, you barely should be taking creatine. Like, seriously. That's the only thing you probably should be taking is creatine. But guys, like, seriously, stay natural. I know it's so hard in today's society on social media. It tells you need to be bigger, you need to be leaner, you need to be stronger and all this bullshit. In reality, we don't talk about the dark side of PEDs enough, guys. I don't take anything. I'm a lifetime natural. I'm never going to say I'm not going to take anything because I never know what's going to happen. I might get into bodybuilding. I don't know. But for you guys, I am natural. I'm going to stay natural as long as possible because I want to show you guys how good a physique can be naturally. And I want to show you guys you can work hard and you can still have a great physique without any PEDs because, everybody's on them now. Like it's a secret that's not a secret. Everybody's on PEDs, but everybody just wants to claim natural. And even if they don't claim natural and they say they own stuff, people still glamorize and fucking make it seem like it's cool. And it's not cool, guys. It's your health we're talking about. Just to have bigger muscles, you know what I'm saying? That's the most important thing rather than your health. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the reasons, one of the main reasons why I have my channel is to show you guys with a little bit of hard work, with a little bit of, healthy eating, with a little bit of enough sleep, with, a little bit of help from creatine and doing cardio that you guys can build a fucking phenomenal physique. Now, of course, I know I have, really good genetics. I was a college athlete. I know that I'm the cream of the crop. I'm not the average person. But even if you're the average person, you still can create a pretty good physique for yourself. I just want you guys to know that. Like, seriously, think, think deeply before you decide to put anything in your body that's going to harm you. You know, you can look good on the outside, but it's really the most important. Really, the most important thing is your internal health, how your heart is functioning, how your intestines are functioning, how your liver is functioning, how your kidneys are functioning, how your how your organs are functioning. That is the real true health is how you are eternally. If your internal, health system is fine, then you're healthy. But if you look good on the outside, you have a lot of muscle mass, you lean on that stuff like that, but you're fucking taking PEDs, drinking alcohol, eating like shit, and your fucking, internal organs are bullshit, and your heart is enlarged and shit like that, it's not going to matter because you're not going to live here as long as possible. I don't want everybody to live here as long as possible. I want everybody to be on this earth as long as possible. And I know for you guys who are teenagers, who are young guys in their early 20s, I'm 24, I'm 25, so I'm not even that old. But guys, I understand when you're young, you're not going to think about the consequences of when you age. You're not going to think about, I don't care about how I'm going to be when I'm old. I just want to die. I want to die happy. But guys, I'm telling you, as soon as you get older, you get to your 30s and your 40s, I'm not even there yet. You're going to start understanding. Even me, I'm 24, I'm 25, and I'm starting understanding like the long-term effects of certain things. I am a dad. I'm a father. And I know you guys are like, I'm not a dad. I'm 18. But you never know what's going to happen. And since I've had my son, things have changed. My mindset has changed. My goals have changed. And what's important to me has changed. And I want to be here as long as possible for my son, for my family, you know what I'm saying? I want to be as healthy as possible. So, things that you think are a priority right now are not going to be a priority later in your life. So think about that. Now, like I said, I'm not here to police you guys. I'm not here not to tell you what you should or shouldn't do with your body and what you should and shouldn't take. I'm not even going to say that I'm never going to do any of this stuff ever, but I am, I want to be a long time natural because it's just important for my health, and I want you guys to be healthy as well. So, just think twice before you do stuff. If you, do all your research and you are willing to take that risk, with PEDs, and you're willing to take that risk, and putting stuff in your body, and you try to minimize and, mitigate some of the long-term effects, then that's on you as a consulting adult. But, in America, it's not legal to take testosterone unless it's prescribed by a doctor. But like I say, guys, I want you guys to be healthy. I want you guys to be safe. I want you guys to live a long life. If you're a fucking teenager, do not take anything. You have to be dumb to do that. At least, maximize your natural gains, your natural ability before you take anything. I know the sun's kind of goofy, but I kind of want to give you guys that little just nugget of information, a little bit of nugget of, a little bit of nugget of wisdom from, a young old guy who's pretty wise for his years. So yeah, but that's all I got to say about that. I'll go in more detailed video about PEDs and steroid use and stuff like that eventually soon. So, but yeah, guys, stay natural as long as possible. Please, 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 please. So for our next meal, I've just been craving a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, but I used PB Fit instead of actual peanut butter, and I used 3 tablespoons. That's only 90 calories versus 2 tablespoons of peanut butter is 190 calories to 200 calories. So you're saving almost half the calories with the same taste. And then I just put a little bit of strawberry jelly on there, and this is on wheat bread. And also we got some leftover chili, chickpeas, yellow peppers, red peppers, tomatoes, black beans, and kidney beans. And this is some rye cracker bread. It's only 60 calories for both pieces. And then I put a little bit of cheddar cheese and some fat-free, non-flavored Greek yogurt in there too. And then, as you guys can see, protein shake as well. 2 scoops of that. So that's about 50 grams of protein. So this entire thing is almost 100 grams of protein. So lunch. And then it's a little snacky snack because I'm still kind of hungry. Apple. Fuji, best flavor, of course. Best apple. I don't want to debate it, but if you guys want to debate what the best apple flavor or best apple type is in the comments, let me know what your favorite apple is. So we're going on a walk. As you guys can see, it's pretty nice out. No sun, cloudy, but still kind of warm. So might as well capitalize on this nice ass day. Get a little bit of more cardio in, why not? You know what I'm saying? And I got my boy with me, my son. He's gonna walk with me too. He's enjoying the fresh air as well. And also, his birthday party is this weekend. So, should have a lot of fun. He's gonna be 1 pretty soon. And I will say this, time flies very fast when you're having fun, when you're enjoying your time with your family, and when you're doing what you're supposed to do, all right? So I'm gonna finish this walk with my son. Pretty nice day out, as you guys can see. Look at the pretty flowers. I needed a little snacky snack before dinner, so we got us a cheese roll up just with mission tortilla, the high fiber ones, which has 12 grams of fiber, and just a little bit of cheddar cheese. For dinner, we have 2 thinly sliced chicken breasts with some sugar-free barbecue sauce, and also we have some baked potatoes, and then also we have some lima beans. Just a little overview of my meals today. As you guys can see, I had basically 4 meals today and 1 snack kind of, but you know, today was a pretty good day of eating. I cannot complain with, you know, the results. I got a pretty good amount of food for only 2,600 calories, which isn't that bad. And as you guys can see, I got 76 grams of fat, 295 grams of carbs, 51 grams of fiber, and 230 grams of protein. So pretty good day of eating. My fucking quads are on fire. But that's not the important part. Guys, I want to say thank you for watching my videos. It means a ton to me, guys. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to the channel and put the notification bell up so you guys can be notified every time I post. I'm a little bit under the weather, so that's why I feel and sound nasally. But guys, like I said, thank you for watching my video. And like I always say, stay safe, stay swole, and have a great day, guys. Thank you so much.
It's time to work now. Work, work, work. It's time to work out. Work, work.